Hi crafty friends, Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today I am creating a layout using the June 2025 main kit from My Creative Scrapbook. I do have a full unboxing, which I'll leave linked down below in the description box so you can see everything that's included in the kit. Now I have this sweet photo of my boyfriend Dale and I on our front porch of our new house, and I want to scrapbook that today. I went ahead and made a frame style layout, and I gutted the center of that paper because I want to use it on another layout. All right, so included in every My Creative Scrapbook kit is a cut file, but you also have access to recut the cut file in whatever color or size that you want by using your password on the My Creative Scrapbook website. So that's what I've done here. I've cut that out using the link from the website, and it says "You Make Me Happy." And I like this cut file in that the U cuts out separately. So I went ahead and I backed the letter H, and that was only because I used the contour function on my Cricut, and I didn't quite have enough paper, because that's the paper that I gutted from the center there, to go all the way across on those letters. So I used some scraps of that paper and backed the H, and then the other ones, APPY, I cut from the contour feature. So I have a little frame here from the embellishments and a little flower, and I thought I liked that. Now I'm also showing here the back of the photo that I just used some scraps and cut 4 strips to put around my paper because I wanted to use that same paper to map my photo. So I think I'm happy with this placement. This is one of the foam stickers, and I took the adhesive off of it originally using a powder tool. So I'm going to add some more adhesive here by using my liquid glue. And I'm really happy with the placement. I went ahead off camera and glued down the "You Make Me Happy," or the "Make Me Happy." I want to add the word "you" up here and these little flowers coming out of this frame. So I'll go ahead and get that adhered down. And then I'm going to add the word "you." I just think that's so cute. The paper in here in the kit this month is the Paige Evans Happy Haven collection, and it is truly just a happy collection. It just makes you smile looking at it. Okay, I like the way this looks. I kind of wish I would have put the "Make Me Happy" down just a little bit further. I mean, maybe a ½ inch, because I wanted to tilt this. There's not a lot of room to do that, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down here. This is printed 3x4 in black and white, and that's including the white border. And I do print all my photos at home. I use the Epson PictureMate 400, and I just love how easy it is to use that printer. All right, so I have my photo in place and the "You Make Me Happy," and so now it's time to make some embellishments. I think a cluster over here to the right of the photo would look nice to really just fill up this space over here. So I found some pieces of ephemera that were included in the kit. Look at these gorgeous flowers and some leaves. And then I went ahead and fussy cut off camera this little journaling spot, and I cut around that center circle. I didn't want the scalloped edge. I just wanted the center circle. And so you can customize your embellishments in this way. So I'm just kind of dry fitting all of these things around here. I will do my journaling off camera, but I want to leave a spot right here. And you know, I'm so excited about our new house, and my boyfriend Dale made it all possible for us. So this truly is a photo that makes me so happy. So it's a perfect title, and it's just so fun. All right, I'm using some craft foam, and I've cut these down so that I can place on the back of the florals. Now I'm gluing the leaves down flush to the paper, so I'm not putting foam on those, and I'm not putting foam on my journaling spot, but I want to make sure I got it in the right place here before I add my glue. And I'll get this tucked into place here. And then my next floral, I want to make sure that I have the placement correct, but I'm going to add a little foam to the back. And then we'll get this, I just get this foam off Amazon. And I like the thickness of it. It's just perfect for adding just a little bit of dimension. Now before I glue my flower down, I want to use a tape runner here and make sure I have the leaves where I want them, because you know when you use foam, sometimes you can't really slide things underneath. So I want to go ahead and glue the leaves down, and then we'll go ahead and put the flower on the top. And I love how that green just really pops on the page here. Let me move that around just a little bit. Oh, I love that. Super cute. All right. Now I'm thinking that the center of the A and the P and the P, I think it needs something. So I want to use the florals, some of the floral ephemera, and just put some embellishments here on the A and the P and the P. And so I've got this one here that's longer for the A, and I think that's neat. And then I think I'm going to put one flower, one with the leaves, and I'm going to addition several other flowers here. I've got my stack and sort tray that I've taken all my pieces of ephemera and just kind of placed them in this tray so that I can easily see them while I'm working. And I thought at first I wanted a smaller one, but I think in the end I want to go with a larger one. I just think it gets kind of lost on that busier pattern, so I really like the larger florals. And I like that. So I'm going to set that there, but I'm also going to go through the ephemera. I love these little gold, like some of the pieces of ephemera have some gold foiling in them. And so then there's also some of these gold puffy stickers. So I added a little gold puffy sticker to the center of that larger floral. I'm happy with the embellishments that I chose for the center of the letters. So I do want to go ahead and cut some foam down to size so that I can pop these up to give a little extra dimension here. Now, if you're new to My Creative Scrapbook, I will leave a link listed down below in the description box of how you can get your kit. And these kits are curated each month, and they always have the latest and greatest products. And there's several different types of kits. So this is the main kit, which I kind of think this is like the more modern. This is just my opinion, the more modern. And then there's a limited edition kit, which I also subscribe to because I absolutely love it. And it's more of like that vintage feel with paper flowers and things. So I love all the scrapbooking supplies. So I get both kits. And there's also a creative kit and an album kit if you are interested in those. So be sure to check out the website. And there's always lots and lots of inspiration posted here on YouTube and on the website. Now here I'm showing you how I store my embellishments. My friend Joanne kind of turned me on to this. She has these larger boxes and I picked them up on Amazon. So if I remember, I'll link them down below too. But I took all the foam stickers and I just kind of punched them out and I left them on the paper. And that way I can flip through these embellishments as well. I don't know, I might not have needed to punch them out from the paper, but I thought that this would, I'd be more apt to use them if I can pick them up and place them on my layout. And then, you know, if I don't use them, place them back in the box. So that's kind of where I was going with that thought. Now, I thought originally all my embellishments would fit in one, and there's so many embellishments this month that I had to use 2 boxes. So that's why I have the stack and sort tray and the box. So I picked out a few puffy stickers from my box, and I found another gold button. I picked out these and I placed them to the side because I'm not sure which ones I want to use, but like I said, I can audition them and then put them in the back in the box if I don't use them. So here I found another button. I like that in the pink, so I'm just going to kind of mix and match the colors. And here's a yellow button, so I think I'll use this one on the center of this flower down here and the other P. I was trying to peel the paper off, but I must have already peeled the paper off this one because it's not coming off. So let me add a little drop of glue. We'll get that dot into place, and I love that. And then there's these little flowers, and I was thinking about using them, but I don't know, I can't really find a place for them, so I'm going to place those back into my box. I'm trying it out one more time, and I don't really care for that. They're super cute flowers, but they just don't work on this layout. I don't want to get it overly busy, right? My pattern paper is very busy. I thought maybe about this butterfly. I want something up here, but I think this butterfly is too large. It's kind of distracting. And then I thought maybe I'll put this down on the H, but I don't really like that as well either. So I'm going to save this butterfly for another project. I really like it. I wanted to use it. I just couldn't make it work. I like the little bumblebee that I placed over there to the right of my journaling spot. And so I want to look for some more bees. I did find this little bird on the sticker sheet, and oh my goodness, it's perfect. So I got the little bird up there on the top of that, and then I found some more bees. So I thought adding another bee would be super cute down here, and yep, that's what it needed. I love the little bumblebee. I'm going to continue looking through this sticker sheet. I mean, can you believe the amount of embellishments included in the kit this month? It's insane. It's such a great value. All right, so one more butterfly because I like to do things in threes and odd numbers. And so I'm going to place this little butterfly, or not butterfly, it's a bee, this little bee on the flower. So that completes my little trio there of bees. Now, one thing I like to do is if I print a photo and I don't end up using it on a layout, I like to use it to place upside down on top of my layout. I'm using some shimmers paints in the color Gold Digger, and I want to add some gold splatters. Since this paper has that gold detail in it, I thought that the gold splatters would really draw that out. So I'm using some Shimmers paints here. By the way, if you place an order on the Shimmers paints website, I am on their design team. So if you add my name, Melissa Minor, to the comments section of your order, Shimmers will send you a free paint. So it's a great way to maybe just buy a paint and add one to try, or maybe you're a regular shopper and want to place an order. All right, here is my super fun tray of embellishments. Now these are embellishments from Pink and Maine, and I have, I think, all of their colors here of their little sequiny embellishments. And so I have them placed in these little jars, and I found a pink, and I think I want to use this color. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some of these sequins, or I think they call them just embellishments, around the page. Now, unfortunately, I did not add the names of the colors to my jars, but they are really great embellishments, and I seem to use them all the time. And I like that I have them in these clear jars, so that way I can just pull them out and line them up right up to my page to see if they match. So I'm having a little hard time here with my pick up and place tool. I don't know, I feel like sequins have a correct direction they need to go, so I like to flip them over to get them on the right side. So I'm super happy with my layout. I love the way it turned out. If you enjoyed this video and like my layout, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. And if you don't already follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me on those platforms as well. I'll have still shots to follow. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!